Kia ora, Matt from the Tauranga Business Chamber. Spring has certainly arrived and we've noticed people with extra bounce in their step recently. It could be that the winter blues are over, the relief of a dropping OCR, or that they are receiving extra bookings ahead of the Christmas season. It still depends on what sector you're in, but generally if you're in a business who relies on discretionary spending, then you're likely not to be doing as well as previous years. Having said that, many of you are starting to see light at the end of the tunnel, as it appears the New Zealand economy is winning its fight against inflation. If you're not already preparing for when things pick up, then you might be falling behind others who are. We're seeing businesses get ready for the pickup over the next 12 months. With their team, they are fine-tuning processes so that they can scale up their outputs within their current building footprint and their staffing levels. Some are restructuring to ensure their hierarchy is set up for growth. Others are exploring new productivity tools like AI, while also investing in training for their middle managers and team leaders, so that they're upskilled before it gets busy. Having said all this, some industries will be slower to pick up than others. This is where leaders and a good governance board, if you have one, will be looking for indicators for when their industry is about to pick up. Events have their biggest economic impact when they happen during the quieter period. So next week's AIMS Games, New Zealand's biggest sporting festival, will be welcome news for accommodation providers and a bunch of eateries around town. Don't forget, if you've Airbnb'd your home over the AIMS Games, your customers need to pay the GST, so there's parity with commercial accommodation providers, and some local councils have been considering how to apply commercial rates to all short-term accommodation providers like Airbnb, so there's an even playing field with hotels and motels who are currently paying those commercial rates. With an additional 10,000 athletes in the city, there will be more traffic around, so businesses should be talking to your staff about their transport needs for next week, working from home options or possible changes to hours to avoid major hold-ups or disruptions, particularly in that morning peak traffic. The Chamber has been running a number of free events during this cost of living crisis. Here's a list of businesses that we've recently put on for free for our members, and here's some more events coming up in the future that are also free but are limited. Look, keep your eye on our events calendar and subscribe to our newsletters, as we often have a bunch of new offering and events that pop up within short notice, like our opportunities to meet with visiting ministers with business portfolios who want to engage with local businesses. That's all for now. Look after yourselves and I'll catch you around.